Good morning, YouTube. So with today's video, I'm going to give you 5 manly, masculine fragrances for the spring and summertime. First one is going to be Guerlain Man Extreme. Now this stuff is masculine and it's mature, but it's very classy. This has lime, grass, mint, woods, vetiver. It's also got rum and a few other notes. This comes across as very masculine with the rum, the vetiver especially, and the woods. I love how this smells. The bottle itself looks a little vintage, looks a little bit old, but this juice came out in like 2014 or 2015, maybe 2008 at the oldest, but I think it came out in like 2014 or 2015. But this stuff is just phenomenal. Very versatile. You could dress it down to dressing it up. It's daytime, nighttime. This is a great office fragrance. It's a great suit and tie scent. It's just an overall signature scent. And longevity off this for a warmer season scent, 9 to 10 hours. Fragrance number 2 is going to be Bentley Azur for men, or Bentley for Men Azur. This stuff has pineapple, tangerine, paprika. So paprika is not the most common note in fragrances, but it's very well done in this. I find it's the paprika, but also that black tea or like a green tea that adds that masculinity, that adds that maturity, but also that gentility as well. I love the freshness from the pineapple, the tangerine. You're gonna get that tea note, the paprika. There's lavender to add that little bit of a fougere-ish type of vibe. So the the lavender does add that freshness. But you're also going to get the violet leaf. The violet leaf does make this an aromatic fragrance. I didn't think that this was really like a summer fragrance, like just by the note breakdown. But as I started to wear it, I'm like, ooh, I can definitely see it. But like, what really mans it up is that paprika note. If it wasn't for that warm spice, I don't really know, but the tea itself does add that gentleman's touch. The paprika is the masculine note. The freshness from the lavender and the tangerine itself kind of gives it that, that fresh, clean, effervescent feel. But yeah, daytime, nighttime, very versatile. Longevity off this, 8 to 9 hours. Fragrance number 3, now this is more of a gentleman's type of fragrance, right? But it is a masculine one, and it's a travel spray, but you can still get a bottle of this, but that's Guerlain Man Extreme. This one is actually quite nice. It's one of my favorites from this brand, and it's actually quite underrated. So this one here has like freesia woods, citruses, cardamom, but 2 notes, freesia, which adds that gentility, but an unusual cactus accord. The cactus is what adds a slight unique touch to this fragrance. Cactus, it's such a weird note in perfumery, but it's done actually very well. The freesia, the white floral, does add that gentleman's touch, but you're gonna get like the vetiver, the woods, you're gonna get like the cardamom, like some masculine notes. But this is a gentleman's fragrance. It's daytime, nighttime, just like all of these, right? Some of these might be a little bit more daytime, but like the first 3 fragrances, including this, are perfect for the night. This is a great office fragrance as well. Longevity, 7 to 8 hours. Fragrance number 4, this is a brand that I have plugged a lot. And their fragrances, you're gonna have to get this while you still can, and it's still easily available, but a lot of their other fragrances are not. Ferrari's Radiant Bergamot. Now this is still on clearance. I think it's on clearance right now off FragranceNet, so you can get these for about 30 bucks. But after that, like these Ferraris, the ones that you're able to find, they were once 20, 30 bucks. They're now like 70, 80 and more. So like some of them are going for retail price. But this fragrance here has a bit of a classical feel, but it's modern. So this one here has bergamot, nutmeg, ginger, geranium, moss, and clearly a little bit of woods, all right? But what it is, it's just a fresh, bright bergamot, which is like the main note, some herbal rosemary, you're gonna get some ginger, some nutmeg, and a little bit of maybe geranium to give it a little bit of an old school type of feel. This is a gentleman's fragrance, and it's a masculine fragrance. It's not like, it's not uber masculine like this stuff here, But this is actually surprisingly really good. And a young person, like a young person can rock all these, but for the most part, they just have a little bit more of a mature feel, like 30 and up. But this is a great fragrance for everyday use. It's not the most versatile compared to the first three, but this is just like, I would say, a more of an everyday casual or even just like an office fragrance. Longevity, 6 to 8 hours. And the last one in this list really did surprise me. This is definitely not your typical sports fragrance, but that's gonna be ISI Miyagi Nuit de Sea or L'Eau de Sea Pour Homme Sport. This is definitely not your typical sports scent at all. Like most sports fragrances are like ginger, musk, mint, citruses, like that type of DNA. They're just fresh, clean, and mass appealing. What makes this not your typical sports fragrance is the vetiver, the leather. Those are not like sports DNA fragrances. Definitely not. So you're gonna get the vetiver, you're gonna get the leather, you're also gonna get like citruses. I think it's bergamot or grapefruit. Throw in some nutmeg, some ambergris, but also some cedar, and voila. Like some of these notes, they seem like they're gonna be too heavy for the summertime, right? But it's actually perfect for the springtime and also the summertime. Maybe like a cooler summer night, not like a hot, balmy summer day, but it's a great warmer season scent. Like it'll do very well in the springtime. This, I would say, is on par with this when it comes to the masculinity, and it's great for someone who's 30 and up. Very versatile. So it actually has a touch of class for a sports scent. So I think that you could rock this quite easily with a suit and tie to work. So longevity off this, 7 to 9 hours. So guys, that's it. I just gave you 5 masculine fragrances for the spring and summer of 2022. Any reviews that I've done on some of these, and I haven't touched upon on all of them, I think I did 4, they will all be down in the description box below. If you want to see other top 5 videos, please check out this side here. And before you go, please make sure to give me one of these, as I really would appreciate it, and it does help with the channel and the algorithms. My mouth's a little bit dry, so guys, I'm gonna finish this video off now. I thank you for your time, take care, and I'll see you later. Thanks for watching, everyone.